Hello and welcome back to another episode of Lisa's Little Critters. Today I'm doing the first in a two-part thing on my tree houses. I guess I really like tree houses because I have a total of 4 different ones. Two I've made up myself and the other 2 are critter tree houses. Okay, the first one, I had gotten the sloths for Christmas. And they are so beautiful. I just love them. And this is, of course, the adventure tree house. And once again, I didn't have all the parts. This is a belt. It's a leather belt. And it just absolutely worked perfectly for the balcony railings. This is a little piece of a toy that I found, and I just put a bucket down here with some flowers in it. And then I have a piece of other railing as like a gate at the bottom, and I made a little bench for them to sit on, and that's just a Jenga block with this piece of filigree, but that's wooden cutout, laser cut, you know, and I put that there under the tree so they could hang out. Baby sloth, I made her a swing out of the burlap cloth, just like I make the hammocks out of, and I added greenery to it, painted the base a little bit less of a bright color, and I added leaves to the trees so that it looked to me a little bit more realistic. And there's Papa Sloth. He is climbing the tree. And we have a ladder going up to both levels. And then inside I have a hammock and a bed. I don't know whether we can see the bed too well, but there's a bed back there for the adults and hammock for the babies. I made a circular couch, which I think was funny. It was another kind of a toy, and I just put legs on it and stuffed it, and I think it came out pretty good, and it fit right in this little room. And then I made a little table. All right, then downstairs, I'll take this ladder off, and I hope you can see. I just have a table and some chairs. Oh, my stove. Oh, everything got turned around. All right, hang on a minute. I'll just pull it out. How about that? I made this little stove. And then I made a crazy little refrigerator for them. And this sink was actually a bathroom sink. There it is. And I just kind of painted it up. And then they just have a little log table with 2 chairs in there. And that's all it really needed. I did wallpaper this bottom room. And I wallpapered the ceiling of the little cabin that comes with it. And now I'm putting the kitchen back in. All right, there we go. That's a little better. And then we'll add the ladder back in. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to move on from that one. And this tree is my monkey tree. And I absolutely love it. It is actually 3 trees put together. 3 trees that I found in the bins. Trees I have found are very, very popular with children and toys. The top level was a Barbie toy. And it had the little balcony. And part of the tree, I have the little boy climbing on vines. I put vines all over the tree for them to go up and down. The second level was a different tree, and I added them. Father is sitting, one of the fathers is sitting over here, one of the males. The little girl is sitting in this little hollow that was part of the tree. Now you can see here what I did. I didn't like the shininess and the color of the tree. I just glued tissue paper all over the tree, and one of the reasons I did that was because when I cut these trees down to make one tree, there were gaps and spots, and I had to fill them in. Here is one of the mother monkey, and she's climbing down a vine, and here's another little monkey in the downstairs part. And once again, it's an inside part, and I had to use tissue paper to kind of fill in some of the gaps. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the back. All right, now here's where you really see how these trees were put together. There is a gap here, but this is just shown from the front, so I wasn't too worried about that. And this was the separate tree. This was the biggest tree. And originally the tree had stopped right here, but it just looked too short. Then this total branch I made out of cardboard. I just kind of laid cardboard on top of each other, all cut the same way, and fastened that in with toothpicks into the side of that, and it's quite sturdy. It is as sturdy as it can be. Then back here, this was, as you see, there's a little gap here. This was a back part of this bottom tree that I cut off. And this tree already had this cut out. And then this middle tree had the bottom cut out. So I did the best I could with it. And it also, the bottom tree had this this decking that I was able to sit the tree. Altogether, I think it came out very nicely for my monkeys. They are very happy in the tree. I wanted them to be living in the trees, and I had 2 sets of monkeys, so I really wanted to showcase them. Okay, I think that's about it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Thank you so much for watching.